Hello everyone, welcome to the Crypto Intel channel. Today our task will be to find out what could be the next driving force for the Hbar coin breakout. Before we start the video, I'd like to ask you to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and click the bell icon so you can always stay up to date on what's happening in the market. It takes you literally a second, but for me it's motivation to improve the quality and level of the videos on the channel. We have a lot to discuss, so let's get started right away. Let's start with 3 key points. Hedera has posted 2 consecutive days of gains after bouncing strongly from the $0.085 support zone. Whale holdings and trading volume have increased significantly, signaling stronger market participation. Rising open interest and improving technical structure suggest Hbar could target the $0.10 resistance level next. Each topic is important in its own way, so I suggest we get started immediately. Hedera has staged an impressive recovery after finding strong support near the $0.085 demand zone. Over the past 2 trading sessions, the token has posted consecutive gains, with the latest rally delivering a sharp 12% jump that immediately caught traders' attention. More importantly, this wasn't a weak bounce fueled by short-term speculation. The move was accompanied by rising participation across both spot and derivatives markets, suggesting buyers are stepping back in with growing confidence. The reaction from support was decisive. Rather than hesitating around the demand zone, Hbar quickly pushed higher and followed through with another day of strength. That's often an important distinction. Temporary relief rallies tend to lose momentum quickly, while stronger reversals usually attract follow-up buying. So far, Hedera appears to be leaning toward the second scenario, with price now comfortably trading above key exponential moving average (EMA) levels and stabilizing above recent lows. Short-term market sentiment has shifted back toward the bullish side. Sellers still remain present, of course, but for the first time in several weeks, buyers appear to have regained meaningful control. Award recognition adds momentum to the rally. Technical factors weren't the only driver behind Hedera's recent strength. The rally coincided with news that Hedera had been selected as a finalist for the Best Blockchain for Mainstream Financial Services category at the Future of Finance Awards 2026. Developments like these may not always have a direct impact on price, but they can influence perception, and perception matters in crypto markets. When a project receives recognition from industry organizations while simultaneously showing technical strength, it often attracts fresh attention from investors who may have previously overlooked it. The timing couldn't have been much better. As optimism returned to the chart, positive headlines helped reinforce the narrative. In many cases, rallies supported by both technical and fundamental catalysts tend to generate more sustained interest than those driven by price action alone. Whale activity and trading volume surge. Another notable trend has emerged beneath the surface. Data from Sentiment shows that wallets holding more than 1 million Hbar now control approximately 55% of the circulating supply. That figure has risen alongside a substantial increase in trading activity, adding another layer of support to the current rally. At the same time, network trading volume surged to roughly 280 million tokens. Such sharp increases in volume often indicate that larger market participants are becoming active. While retail traders certainly contribute to rallies, significant spikes in volume are frequently associated with institutional players, whales, or other high-capital investors positioning themselves ahead of potential future moves. The combination of rising whale ownership and increasing transaction activity suggests that confidence in Hedera may be improving at multiple levels of the market. It's not a guarantee of future gains, but it is generally viewed as a constructive signal when large holders accumulate during periods of strengthening price action. Open interest points to growing market participation. The derivatives market is also beginning to reflect this renewed enthusiasm. Open interest across Hedera-related contracts climbed to approximately $33 million over the last 24 hours, indicating that fresh capital is entering the market rather than simply rotating between existing positions. This distinction is important. Rising prices accompanied by rising open interest often suggest that traders are actively opening new positions rather than merely closing shorts or taking profits. In other words, participation is expanding as confidence improves. Historically, when open interest increases alongside upward price movement, it tends to signal conviction behind the trend. Traders are not simply reacting to momentum, they're positioning for what they believe could be a larger move. That appears to be the case with Hbar at the moment. Well, the most important topic of this video is, can Hbar push toward the $0.10 resistance zone? For now, Hedera's bullish structure remains intact. Buyers have successfully defended support, whale activity is rising, trading volume has expanded significantly, and derivatives data points toward increasing participation. Taken together, those signals create a far stronger backdrop than the market was experiencing only a few weeks ago. The next challenge sits near the psychologically important 0.10 level. Markets often gravitate toward major round number resistance zones because they attract both profit-taking and fresh speculative interest. If momentum continues building, Hbar could find itself testing that area sooner rather than later. Of course, rallies rarely move in a straight line. If participation begins fading or demand weakens, price could pause and consolidate before attempting another leg higher. Still, the recent shift is difficult to ignore. Hedera has reclaimed momentum, support has held firmly, and the market is once again showing signs of optimism. For now, the path of least resistance appears to be higher, with traders closely watching whether Hbar can gather enough strength to challenge the $0.10 liquidity zone in the sessions ahead. Your plans, hopes, and expectations are for it. The best and most engaging comment will be featured in the next video. Just a reminder, friends, informational and news videos are posted on the channel every day, so you won't get bored here. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so you're always up to date on all the latest news. And if you liked this video, please support me with a like. Your like is my motivation. Thanks to everyone for watching, and see you next time.